Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. Okay, I got to go on to my other thing to add you guys. Good morning, you guys. Okay, no problem. No problem, y'all. Okay, so I'm making my coffee and then I'm going to go sit down, do some makeup real quick, and I'm going to clear up what was said, and I'm also going to offer my thoughts on some side comments that were made, and then we gonna have an amazing Monday. That's what we're gonna do. So, good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a good morning. I hope that you slept well. Xavier. Xavier be loving the titles. I'm getting me some double caffeine coffee because I need it. All right. I don't know why I feel like I really didn't sleep last night. I feel like I was just kind of like dreaming the whole night. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Good morning, Dolly. Blazing. So, when I go upstairs, I will, I don't think on here you can turn people on as moderators. So I'm gonna do that when I get home. You guys, um, we're gonna talk, okay? I did listen to the replay of Brianna's live, okay? I would much rather give her the click and the view than Kwani, all right? So that's that. So I listened to Brianna. It was her, Miss Pizarro, and Miss O. Good morning, Paige. Good morning, up in the house. I didn't sleep at all. Oh Lord. Hey, Mrs. Tony. Hey, Stacy, babe. Good morning, y'all. Oh my goodness. God bless you, babe. God bless you. May the Lord give you strength to get through this day. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I think that's what's motivating me. It's not like gray and gloomy. It's just, gonna be a pretty day. Nice weather. I'm gonna give me some coffee. I'm gonna do a little makeup to cover up these bags from, not getting no sleep, and then I'm gonna be on up out the door. I'm only doing some light makeup today. I don't want no cakey mess, too much coverage. All right. So if y'all didn't know, y'all better get y'all some rest today. Y'all better get y'all some rest. Thank y'all so much. Let me just say thank y'all so much. I just want to really start this out in thanking my moderators that were able to come to the meeting last night. Thank you so much. We were on that mug for hours. It's so awesome. Like we're able to, we talk to each other in the chat, you know, we pass each other by. But it was so awesome to have just a conversation with everybody, get to hear voices we haven't heard before, just really get a feel of each other, come to a common ground on what's expected of everyone, what's expected of me. And so I thank y'all so much for that. It is a great idea to do that once a month, um, or at least often enough so that we don't, we can just stay on the same page, and we can clear up things before it gets too bad and things like that. I mean, the thing about what happens when you break up with someone, when a relationship ends, hopefully you learned a lesson from that, right? I always say you don't really want to look at that as wasted time. You just want to look at it as an experience, something you've been through. It has a purpose, and that purpose is to teach you a lesson. Okay? And I have learned lessons along the way from people that have chosen to go. Um, you know, I don't feel like I lost anyone. I just feel like people weren't from, I just feel like people aren't for you. If they if something happens where split ups happen, you just weren't a good fit for each other. That's just what I feel. And so yeah, so we'll just leave it at that. Um, you know. Hey sis, hey Kimberly, loving my hair. Hey y'all, got me some coffee, y'all. So I'm about to sit down. Okay. Ooh, that sun's shining. I might need to not have that sun shining on the side of me like that because it might be a little distracting. So let me just do that. So yeah, you guys, I mean, it's just all about what you enjoy on here. YouTube is a place that you come to be entertained, to have fun, you know, like what do you do when you're social, when you're going out, you know, when you're meeting up, you're going to have dinner, you're going to have drinks, you're going to a get together, whatever, you're going to have fun. You're not going to, you know, not have a good time. So it's the same thing with YouTube. It's social media. You're here to be social, to, you know, meet like-minded people, have a good time. And, you know, if you meet some good people along the way, people that you connect with, that's awesome. If it's left on the tube, then it's left here. But, so that's just what I feel about that. Let me see. Turn on this light. Okay. Good morning. No problem. No problem. Dolly's in class. So Dolly is, oh, here, let me get my thing. Dolly is in class. So, and hopefully Miss Tony is laying down. I would really like to hope so. So, now I'm going to start off with the side comments that I heard that were made from Miss O. And by side comments, I mean she was pretty much up there to clarify what she was telling Kwani about being doxxed. But she made some comments along the way. Okay? She made some comments along the way. And those are the comments. When a person is no longer supportive of you, you really see how they really think or what they were really thinking at the time that they were around when things were happening. So she made a comment about Crystal and Kiddo paying their way back in. Number one, as far as I know, Crystal wasn't in a position to be paying anyone anything. And if she was, it wasn't to me. That's number one about Crystal. And as far as Kiddo goes, like I had said many times over, the support from Kiddo had stopped long before. Okay? When the situation was happening about the rent and all of that shit, that's right there. That was where it had stopped at. So to say someone paid their way back in, no ma'am. No ma'am. Nobody paid their way back in. Truth be told, they never went anywhere. See, that's the thing between the people that are on the outside looking in and the people who are actually involved in a situation. That's where the difference is. You don't know what's really going on. So, but at least I see how she viewed things. Okay? I see how she viewed things. Okay, so that's that. But no one paid their way back in. Okay, no, that didn't happen. Hey, the soap, how you doing, babe? Veronica. Okay, so that's that on that. There was also some comments and about people have playing reindeer games. Hey, Prayed Up, how you doing, babe? Hey, Quiet Storm. You know, things that she wasn't involved in. From what I know, just from her mouth, she talks to more people outside of YouTube than I do. You know, she had even made a comment to somebody in the chat, something about, no, she's taking care of her health, she's good. So obviously you speak to that person offline, because like you said, we don't know what's going on with you. So like you said, you kept stuff to yourself. And see, this is why, like, when you have a person, when you say a person is trying to help, or a person is so-called so supportive of you, see, the thing about me is I'm a very good judge of character. I just allow a person to do them. Hey, Blogspot. And so, it takes time to see if you can trust a person. It takes time to see if this person is really for you or not. you know and all she's showing is that she really wasn't, because to say I don't trust them people, they don't know nothing about me, I keep this separate, I don't talk to them people, they got a bunch of problems and all of this and that or whatever, like what? And then to say you resigned, when did you do that? Because I never knew that you weren't a moderator. You actually still have your stick right now, so I didn't know that you had resigned. And then to say that you said that Crystal, oh my God, we're talking about the Miss O, unfortunately. So you're also speaking about the reason why you're not over here anymore is because of the mess that was going on over here. Yet I just talked to you. You just told me about somebody behind the scenes asking for money. You had just told me about when you got upset about the Kiki apology to me. That's what I knew. Now, but what you're saying is that you've been feeling away. You had been feeling away. Man, the soap, oh my God. That's the same thing where I'm at. What happened? But I don't know. I just don't know. Like, so what happened? Hey, butterfly. So my thing is just my thing right here is she's upset. And she says she's over there with Tracy because Tracy is the thing about it is you support the exact thing. And let me just get this like right here. Let me just say this. I don't tell anybody where to go. When do I tell anybody where to go? When do I make you feel any way about where you go? Please tell me. Like when? You over there, nobody's going to tell me where to go. Nobody's going to tell me where. When did I do that? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Everybody is grown. Go where the fuck you want to. Like, and that's the whole thing. Like, please stop putting that shit on me. But again, you are who you support. Point blank, period. You're talking just like the people that you support. And my whole thing is I don't support people who don't stand for shit. I don't support hypocrites. And you're not going to call me a hypocrite because I don't dox. See, you're over there talking about somebody doxing somebody, this, and that, to a person who dox people. You're over there talking about Tracy is being, all this stuff is being put on her when she does the exact same thing to people that they are doing to her. So what are you talking about? So I guess I see where you're upset, where I didn't, I guess, go in on somebody who said something about you. Why? Number one, you went at that person and they responded to you. Now, is it right? Hell the fuck no. But when you show me what you're doing, like, I just thought that's what it was. Like, you're over here, you're over there, you're involved in shit I don't know nothing about. Like, because you don't say shit until it bothers you, until something happens. Now you'll say something. I didn't even know nothing about. I still to this day don't know what that man said to you. I know what it was about because you said it, but I don't know what he said. I don't know what you said to him. I don't know the exchange because I'm not those places. You are. So you're upset because I'm not. I don't know something about somewhere where you are. And yes, I was made aware. You made that aware to me after it bothered you that it showed it got it showed that he apologized. But that same day or next day, she was right over on his platform trying to make nice. So why you ain't mad at her for not why you ain't mad at her for her over there he apologizing to her? Why ain't it wrong for her? Um yeah, and then after you did make me aware, the thing about it is you were made aware of Tracy doxing me, my brother, saying where my kids live. How would you like it if somebody said, where, what did you say on here? These people don't know nothing about me. Yeah, I got a daughter, but I got this. How would you like it if the same people that you supported came out and put out your daughter's address out? And you don't know what stranger can show up to your door. Oh, it'll be different then, right? Because that's what it is. It's different when it happens to you, but it's okay when it happens to me. You're upset because this man talked about your skin tone. Well, what about Goddess over there asking for my birth certificate? What about them over there calling me a white this and that or what? That's all okay. It's okay to that's all. It's okay, but it don't feel good when it happens to you. But I'm supposed to defend you when you basically said, oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that. When it happened, when you were made aware, since we're using that word, about it happening to me. Just say that you was already starting to feel away and you rather be over there with who you support. That's it. You ain't got to go into all of these reasons because the reasons that you're giving is BS. You are definitely here and in communication. And I didn't know nothing about nobody resigning. I didn't know until you said it somewhere else. And until it was told to me that you said it somewhere else. So, hey, Tajor. No, she didn't apologize. Mm-mm. Hell no, she didn't apologize. Hey, 99. Hey, allegedly. Blog spot. Hey, babe. Yeah. Yeah, first it was Shelly, and then Tracy actually put out the address and everything, and then went into my brother. So that's my whole thing. Just say that you was feeling away. That's all you got to do. Like, if you just feel different and just don't like support people the same or don't feel the way the same about a person, all you got to do is just move on. You ain't got to do all talking about you could do a press tour. Please do it. Please do a press tour. Because it seems like you already are. And see, the thing about it is Kwani should ask you for receipts because you're up there saying something you don't know what you're talking about. You're not even repeating the information right, but that would make sense too because again of who you support. They don't give information right. So of course, if you support people and receive wrong information, of course you'll give it out. Okay, let's just like keep that all the way a buck. Okay, so yeah, number one, Crystal nor Kiddo dox Kwani. So let's just go into that because I'm done with Miss O. Miss O has made a choice. She says she resigned. She said it's because of whatever the fuck, something that's going on over here. I don't know what the fuck, because again, these it's just whatever. I'm just not okay. You talk to a lot more people off of here than I do, honey. See, and honestly, the thing about it is she was talking about Kiddo. Let me just say one more thing, because this is what she said. She said she's not over here anymore because how Kiddo tore my chat down. Well, Kiddo hasn't been here in forever. And actually, once Kiddo was gone, that's the closest you've ever gotten to me. So I'm confused as to why you ain't over here no more because of how Kiddo tore the chat down, when that's the more that you came even more after she was gone. So, again, I don't get it. I would just say, you know what, I ain't feeling it over there no more. She showed me that she don't got my back. So, I'd rather just not be over there, and I'm over here with them. Period. And we can do it like that, okay? All this other stuff, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. So, hey, Spicy Red. Okay, so question with love, asked April, why are you explaining yourself again? The last I heard was about a phone getting cut off. Y'all talked and it was over. Y'all business, but don't allow others drag you back in. You're right. You're right. Um, well, the reason why I'm explaining again is because the wrong information is being given out. Crystal has involved herself in something she should not have involved herself in. Okay. And so with that, basically people are saying, well, Crystal, you're this dox or you dox Kwani, so why are you even talking about anything? And she didn't. So basically, that's her conscience talking to her child. I'm so done with grown folks. Maybe it's YouTube game because I'm so lost. Can I go here? She said, I got a call at 3. Child, I wish I would. Let me hush and get in the clock. Huh? Who said they got a call at 3? Can I go here? Uh-uh. Yeah, you never told us where we can go. And I would never. Don't call me for advice. All these deeds would have been over last year. Just take the wheel and drive. Yeah. Yeah. And you're right. Yeah, you ain't no mind reader. Um, Wait, she doxed my side boo. Yes, she did. And then it's like, hey, Bobby, and then it's so crazy because she doxed the charges that he wasn't convicted of. So if you're gonna dox somebody, at least dox the charges that he's convicted of. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I have been here for a minute. I have never spoke to you on the phone, April. What the fuck? Thank you, the soap. Thank you. I'm so glad you said that, babe, because that's the thing, including everybody. Now, if you got a certain issue with certain people, then say that. If you're upset because of what Crystal is doing, then say that. But Crystal haven't even been here. So I still don't know why that would bother you. And like I said, Miss O got the closest to me after that situation. So to say like you ain't involved in all these reindeer games, shit, was you trying to be? Because you got even closer and was here even more after that. You see what I'm saying? So, and then to include everybody as if we just all over here on some fuck shit and we just all got these problems and habits. She said habits and all this stuff that she don't got. She don't got them issues. Like, don't make it like you up here and everybody else is over here is down here, because again, I never asked for your support. I never asked for you to be here in the first place. See, that's the thing. I appreciate like, I love y'all. But after you decide to move on, don't make it like, you are just so above. Because I didn't ask you to be here in the first place. Like, you the one showed up and act like you just supported me and what I was doing so much and this, that, and the third. And again, just same thing like Kiddo. Same thing. Same thing. I'm very disappointed. Uh Yeah, Miss Mars, old, that she has put herself in this. Yeah, We good over here. Kiddo, don't fuck shit up over here. Period. Period. I'm going to have to catch the replay. Okay, babe. Go ahead, babe. This is why what I said, I really don't care. It's YouTube entertainment educational. No beef, no sides. I will have a glass of wine. Kimberly, you always, hey, bro. Hey, MJ. That's the down part of old drama, having to give an explanation of what really happened. Always somebody twist things up. And that's the whole thing. Hey, niece. Thank you, 99. And so thank you. I'm glad y'all saying that, because these same people who say they don't talk to people off of here be the same ones talking to the most people off of here. Like, it's certain people, she bring up their names, and I didn't know, like, y'all talk like that. Y'all was cool like that, whatever. But okay, do what you do. Do what you do. But let me just clear up, because I'm wasting time now. Let me just clear up what happened with the doxing thing, okay? Because this is what it's about. So basically, Crystal has involved herself in some shit that she shouldn't be involved in right now. Hey, Starbell. Okay. And so that has put people's eyes on her, right? So so now Miss O is saying, basically, excuse me, hey, Mitri, that Crystal and Kiddo is who doxed Kwani. Well, that's not true. So what happened was, Kiddo is who told me. All right. Kiddo is who told me off of YouTube that she told me that Crystal has Kwani's information. That's what she said. She has Kwani's information. Okay. I was thinking it was even more personal information than what it actually was, but it wasn't as personal as I thought. I was told about credit scores and shit. And so my thing is, how the fuck you get somebody's credit score without their social security number? And how the fuck did you get somebody's social security number? Okay. So yeah. So that's what I had got. And then when Kiddo told me that it was Reed who told her about about Crystal having this information. Hey, Fire Spawn. Hey, Miss Alfreda. Hey, babe. When she said it was Reed that was telling her this stuff, I'm like, oh, okay. So how does Reed know? Okay, so here's my thing right here. And so what I did was, I came on my channel the next day, and what I didn't unmod people, okay, like right away. I didn't come on here to unmod anyone. Let me just make that clear. I came on here to publicly say what was not going to be tolerated. That's what I said, okay? So I came on here to let them know that I knew about them having Kwani's information, and it's not okay. And I can't have that to be attached to my channel. I don't want it to be attached. If y'all ever decide to dox her, not that they did, but if they choose to, I don't want to be nowhere around it, connected to it, nothing. Okay? Because the first thing people are going to say is, those are April's moderators. So I'm like, I don't want to be in no parts of it, no. All right. So I came on here. I repeated what Kiddo told me. All right. Reed was in the chat. All right. Crystal was in the chat. Kiddo was in the chat. Kiddo knew I was coming on to say this. I told her I was. Okay. Okay. I never knew that's what it was about. April got it. Okay. Okay. Yep. So, yeah, so I came on, I said, hey, I came across the information that these people got Kwani's personal information. I ain't down with that shit. It's supposed to be Reed is who is actually like digging it up and giving it to Crystal, trying to get Crystal to put the information out. Okay. And that wasn't okay. Reed commented in the chat She said, Crystal, kiddo, y'all better tell the truth. Okay. When Reed commented that is when I unmodded them all, because what that told me was, oh, it's other shit that's going on that I still don't know about. So y'all told me this, but you didn't tell me everything, right? If Reed is commenting like, y'all bitches ain't about to put all this shit on me, you know, she didn't say that, but this is how I'm interpreting it. Y'all better tell the truth. Then that's telling me that it's other shit that's being talked about or being done, and y'all not telling everything. So I went ahead and I just said, well, you know what? I'm just going to unmod everybody, and y'all can deal with that shit however y'all deal with it. Okay. Thank y'all for liking the video. Thank you. Okay, so all right, and so then Reed, she was upset. She goes to her channel. She makes a whole bunch of videos. She talks about how Kiddo was telling her about, you know, my rent and about her paying my rent. And you know, basically, you know, she needs some help. She been doing this and that for me, and she don't feel like I'm like doing anything to make it better. She don't believe like I'm looking for a job. She don't believe like I'm doing nothing. Basically, I'm just over here sitting here twiddling my thumbs while she just pays all my shit. That's how she was feeling. That's what she told Reed. And Reed had released, you know, basically told their conversations. Okay. Now, where I didn't agree with Reed at was because Reed had because I feel like I'm talking about this doxing shit or possible doxing or digging in. I'm talking about this digging into people's information, right? I don't give a fuck about what a kiddo told you about whatever, because everybody know I'm broke and I ain't working and I ain't got shit. So everybody knows that. Like, that's, I told y'all that. So for you to say like kiddo is behind the scenes talking, I really don't give a fuck about that. Let's focus on the actual issue. What's up with y'all digging in Kwani's information and all of this shit, right? So I had so that's where, you know, hey Des, hey babe. So that's where like I clashed with what Reed was coming out saying. But I get it. She's like, shit, y'all ain't just gonna say this or what I'm doing. Let's tell it all. So I get it. But my thing is, you ain't gotta wait till you mad to come and, you know, say that shit when you ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So moving on. So during that time, I unmodded Crystal. I unmodded Reed. I unmodded Kiddo. Reed sent me. Reed said, I'm not the one that sent nobody nothing. She sent it to me. Because basically it was getting told to me that Reed had this information and was trying to get Crystal to release it. Right? And so Reed sent me you know, basically she sent me a screenshot of whose number the information came from. All right. Now, so as far as anybody sending me information, no ma'am. As far as me having anything to do with that shit, no ma'am. I didn't have no. And see, that was another thing I had, an issue I had with Reed, because she's basically like, I'm behind the scenes and I'm doing this, that, and the third. And no, I wasn't. Like, I wasn't passing. I don't pass along information. The only thing, like if somebody sends me a video or something somebody said about me, you know what I'm saying? So, but digging into people's information, having these conversations, I didn't know anything about that stuff. So I was pissed off at Reed because she was trying to put it like I'm doing the same shit. No, I'm not. Like, I don't care enough to be digging in nobody's shit. I don't want to know what nobody got going on. None of that. I tell everybody, like, whatever your YouTube name is, that's what if I do talk to you, That's what I call you. I don't ask you what you do for a living. I don't ask you about your family, your relationships, where you live, nothing. Anything that people tell me is what they offer to me. It's not because I've looked it up, and it's damn sure I didn't ask you either. You know what I'm saying? And that's just because I'm not trying to get personal. I'm not trying to figure out your life or what you got going on. You know? And that's just because I just feel like if people want you to know something, they'll tell you. Y'all know what y'all know about me because I told you. I don't care about who knows, or whatever. My point in coming on YouTube was to share my life and my journey, things I've been through and stuff like that. So it doesn't matter to me for when people say telling your business, my channel is telling my business, okay? Because people do learn from other people's experiences, and that's what I came here for, okay? So I know my shit is fucked up. I know my shit wasn't right, and I know other people's ain't either, and sometimes somebody just needs to see that other people have been through what they've been through to give them hope to get through it. And if I'm exposing my own shit for that purpose, I ain't got no problem with it. Okay? So anyway, Kiddo and Crystal never went nowhere. So for her to say that they paid their way back in, I had never stopped talking to Kiddo. Okay, because I wasn't mad at Kiddo. Number one, Kiddo had told me what she told Reed, but Reed didn't know that. I knew that she had those conversations with Reed. I didn't know about the lazy shit and all that shit, but I ain't give a fuck. If you see me on YouTube constantly or whatever, you might think I'm not looking for a job. You might, if I ain't getting people who don't have the background I have or ain't going with what you going through, they can't imagine going filling out an application somewhere and not getting that job. And if you can't imagine that, that's fine. But that was my reality. Okay. Um, okay, so anyway, so the thing about it is what ain't nobody giving me credit for is that anybody that I have worked for, I still got that relationship with. Hence where I'm working at right now. Why? Because I do good work. Why? Because I haven't did nobody wrong. And this is in real life that I've spent years with people working for them, knowing them. They know me, anything that I've been through, everything. And guess what? They still fuck with me. Why? Because of who I am and what I have showed them. So that's why I say, like on a YouTube, like you can say what you want to about me, but I know who I am in real life, and people know me. So that's that. All you know is what you see on the outside looking in and what I told you. But it's people who do know me in real life and who do know I am the truth and I can get some shit done. But people do go through shit also. So when people act like they're so perfect or whatever, like they shit is just so together, okay, keep acting like that. Okay, keep acting like your shit is just so together. All right, because everybody has some type of problems. Ain't nobody perfect. And hey, Cosmo, how you doing, babe? And so that's that on that. You know what I'm saying? So no, Kiddo didn't dox Kwani. Crystal supposedly did have some information. The thing about doxing is when you make the information public. So if they doxed Kwani, then her information would have been public, and Kwani would have known that because they would have put the information out. And I'm sure Kwani would have known that. Okay, so Kwani was not doxed. All right. Reed said that Kwani was talking about her son and all that stuff. And yeah, Reed said, hell yeah, I looked up all her shit or whatever, because if a bitch ever approached me, I'm gonna know exactly where to find everybody. That's what she said. Okay. The information to my knowledge was never put out. Okay. Reed, she didn't want to really be a moderator. She expressed that like after she wasn't a mod no more. She said she really didn't like she wasn't a good moderator or whatever. So that's why I didn't make her back a moderator. She was doing her own channel, her own thing, and that was that. Kiddo and Crystal, they still did want to be a part of the channel, so that's why I let them be moderators again. It had nothing to do with anybody paying me. Okay, it was the fact that I said in that video, I said, I'm gonna let y'all get that together. I'm just gonna unmod everybody, and y'all get that shit together and y'all work that shit out and then let me know. That's exactly what I said. Okay. So, that's that on that. Okay. Nobody paid their way back in. Nobody doxed Kwani. Um, as far as Crystal having the information, all of that stuff, where she got it from, I don't know. I really don't remember. Hey, Undeniably, thank you so much, babe. I really don't remember exactly what Crystal said about having that information. Okay. But I do know that Reed said, yeah, like I need to know exactly where people is. They sitting up here threatening me, which y'all know Kwani will threaten a bitch, okay? She will threaten you. She will talk about your kids. She will do this and the third. And Reed said that she need to know where to be able to find people. Okay? So that's that on that. So nobody doxed you, Kwani. As far as looking up the information, you got to go to Crystal and ask her, why did she have it? Where did she get it? And that sort of thing, because all I was trying to do is make sure that if they chose to do what they was looking up, if you looking up somebody's information, to me, I feel like y'all know how people put your shit out here once they get mad at you. So I'm like, y'all not going to be over here doing that shit. Okay. So that's where I was at with it. That's where I was at with it. Flat out, period. My whole thing is, you know, when the main people that you support, they dox. It's like, I mean, and even Kwani herself doxes people. So it's just like, so Kwani is a doxer, Tracy's a doxer. They both say ugly, nasty things about people, no holds barred. And y'all sit up here mad at me. So that's it. That's the story about, and that is the truth. Okay. Nobody sent me any, well, let me say now, I'm not gonna say nobody sent me any information, because what you call did Reed did send me the screenshot to show me that it came from Crystal's phone. And she did send it to me, and it was on live. And you know, there was whatever was in there, it should still be in my email actually. But I mean, I ain't never doing nothing with it. Like I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all before, I don't even get that type of shit in my email no more, because I guess people see like I ain't gonna do nothing with it. Like I'm just not. Don't send me that shit. Back when they was sending that stuff around about Rita and Goddess husband and all of that, I didn't do nothing with that shit. I had got that information about Goddess's husband. That whatever, I don't know if that was a background check, I don't know what that was. And then with Rita and her husband, but I wasn't doing nothing with that shit. I don't care if I fuck with you, if I don't, you know, it just don't matter. I'm not interested enough, and I'm not trying to tear down your life, even if I don't fuck with you. Like I'm not trying to tear down your life or embarrass you or none of that shit. That's just not what I'm trying to do. So when you got these same people who sit up here and talk about me and try to make me out to be so of a fucked up person, I'm just like, okay, you know, like I guess, you know, whatever. Y'all can say what you want to. I know. You know, because I know what I've gotten in my emails. I know what people have sent me or what's been said and stuff like that. But I'm not here to destroy your life, and I'm not here to embarrass you or make you feel bad. You know, the world is fucked up enough. Who the fuck wants to just feel bad just because they happen to engage on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here for that, you know. Yeah, I probably will cuss a bitch out and stuff like that and talk about you and stuff, but most likely it's after you done something to me or said something to me. Thank you, Tajor. Yeah, stay off the motherfucking phones. Hey, what we always say, like that behind the scenes shit, y'all. You know, and I do feel like you can talk to somebody off of YouTube and it not be to pass receipts and not be trying to plot up against somebody or something like that, you know, because I'm not trying to plot against nobody. When if I do talk to you off of here, it's not trying to plot or trying to set nobody up or no shit like that. Like, I'm not on that shit, you know? So, yeah, you know, and it just really shows how, you know, people think. And you know what's even more fucked up? Let me say this. What's even more fucked up is if you've been thinking that way ever since all the way back then, right? All the way since back then when that happened, and you've honestly act like you tried to get closer to me since then, what was that for? You know, what was that for? Was that so you can try to, I don't know. I don't know. But it's whatever, you know. It's whatever. Just happy trails to everyone. That's just what I feel like. Happy trails to you. You know, surround yourself around people who force you to level up. Surround you around yourself around people who are true and genuine. You know, who mean what they say, who ain't plotting against you. Hey, Lady Snoop, how you doing, boo? You know, hey, Miss Goody Two Shoes. So that's all I got to say. It's sad because you know what? It's always the closest ones to you. You know, if that ain't the truest statement, it'd be the closest ones. You know, the ones that you try to, you know, give that extra to, or those ones that you know, you try to, you know, open yourself up and be cool and stuff like that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. You live and you learn, baby. All right. So that's pretty much it on that, y'all. Um, you know, we lost another one. I don't like it. I don't like it because, you know, I'm gonna tell you it be the new, and I don't want to say it be the new ones, but I'm just gonna say, like, for the longest time, like, I was the channel like that didn't have those issues. You know what I'm saying? You see people going through shit with moderators, they taking wrenches, it's some shit. You see people going on press tours, you see people doing, I ain't never had that shit. And here we go. So I guess it happens to everybody. I guess, you know, at some point you're gonna have somebody that's going to feel away and whatever. So it is what it is, y'all. But yeah, so that is the clarification. You welcome, 99. Yeah. Um, yeah. For those who didn't know, that's what happened. And you know, if y'all are upset with Crystal now for what she's involved in now, be upset with her for what she's involved in now. Not for some shit that, and my thing is, just if you do want to go and talk about something, just know what you're talking about. That's all. Just don't make yourself look like an ass. I'm sorry for you, but I think every CC is gonna go through it. Yeah. Hey, Red Rose. And you probably right, you know. Um, it's part of the game. The thing about it is you want it to happen early in the game. You know, you want it to happen early because uh you know, when you really get to that point of success, or where you're really starting to make some headway, you don't want those type of people around you, you know. So shit, let them all fall off now. But you see, like, they all be like falling out with each other and shit, you know, all of that shit. And it's always all this doxing stuff. They over there, you know, the Terry P situation, they over there um trying to figure out her stuff, you know, like, it's just, and whether Miss O knows it or not, you know, they gonna try her too. They gonna try her too. I mean, I don't know why she don't think they already ain't trying to dig into her shit to know who she is. Okay, because she's been vocal enough. Well, yeah, we want to know who you are now. You know, but everybody got to learn themselves. Everybody got to learn themselves. You know, and it's just unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, but you know, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much more than you know. You know, I really do. And April, if you don't give me a wrench, I'm gonna take this hammer and get your feet. Right. Oh my God. You so silly. You so silly. You know, and that's another thing. Like if you ask for that and then you oh I don't know. I don't know. I was just kind of confused listening, but it's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna tell you something. Like, love you too, bro. Thank you, babe. I just feel like it's crazy how you really don't know how a person truly feels about you until they don't like you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you find out a person's true feelings about you when they just don't like you no more. Then you find out all the see. And that's why I say like you can know a person their whole life and not never really know them at all. Because you never know like what a person is thinking or feeling. You know, it can just like wake up one day and it just be like, you know, I ain't fucking with you. I don't really like you like that. So it's all good, y'all. You know, you just got to keep it moving. Keep it moving, baby. And stay true to yourself. I always tell y'all to stay true to yourself. You know, like who you like, support who you support, do your thing. You know, my whole thing is just don't say that, oh, I don't fuck with this person because of this. And the main people that you fuck with do that same thing. You know, you make yourself look crazy. Just say, I don't fuck with that person. Don't give no reason. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But, you know, I'm never going to try to hold y'all back from who y'all like and who y'all want to support. I want y'all to be on here, have fun, have a good time, you know, socialize, connect with people. You know, you never know what opportunities it can bring you, you know, if you're looking for that. But if you're just looking for a place to unwind, have a good time, talk some shit, do that. Like, just whatever you came to YouTube for, do that. Don't let anybody make you feel no type of way for doing that. I never asked for a wrench and simply enjoy supporting April. Thank you, 99. Thank you, babe. No, you haven't. You know, it's just, and that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know if some people just like being a moderator or whatever, or if it's for show, or if it's because I don't know what it be. I don't know what it be. I need a 78-ounce cup of coffee. You know, but just stay true to you at the end of the day, because you know what? Everybody else is going to do what they want to do. That's for damn sure, okay? People are going to do what they want to do. So you better do what you want to do. That's all I'm going to say. Ain't nobody going to be thinking about what you thinking about and how it's going to affect you or what you going to think when they doing them, okay? They just going to do them. All right? So do you. Yeah, I'm just putting a little bit of shit on my face because I asked because one night you had a bunch of trolls and no one was deleting them. Yeah, yeah. And I appreciate it. Anybody who like, I'm grateful for anybody who wants to be a part of my channel or wants to help it. If you see something and you think, you know, it's better, I appreciate that, because the thing about it is the people who are watching, those are the people who are supporting your channel. And if they are not comfortable or whatever, guess what? They ain't gonna watch. Not saying that you have to like run your whole platform based on how somebody else feel you should, but at the same time, you know, like you shouldn't. I like that people want to drop down in the chat. You know, I like that people feel comfortable with having certain conversations over here that they wouldn't other places. You know, that means a whole lot to me because, and that's what matters, you know, it's that stuff right there, you know. We was on that meeting last night. I fell asleep on y'all. Okay, we done slept together now, so we family for real now. I done slept with y'all. But no, but just having a good time, having a good conversation, helping each other out, listening to each other, you know, all of that, like that was so awesome. That was so awesome. You know, to just, you know where everybody stood, and everybody's here for one common goal, hopefully, and that's to, you know, see my channel, you know, get to where it's meant to be and stuff like that, but also to have a good time and be somewhere that you're comfortable and that you enjoy. And hopefully that's what I provide for y'all, you know. Ever told me to dust off my blue suit. Oh, shoot. Yes. Yes. So we do have 2 new moderators, you guys. We have Miss Dolly's house and we have our Blazing. Okay, so we do have my new moderators, people who have been here, have been supporting, you know, who are always they, you know, there's some people that will always be there, like they try to be there every time you click the button. They support you on other channels, you know, and they really see the vision that you see and want to see it through and would like to help the channel run the best way possible. And those are the type of people that you want to be a part of your space, you know. You just want to surround yourself around those good people. That's what you want, you know. So Chanel, I was knocked out, Drew. Oh my God. I know we missed our soap, but he was probably, I don't know what soap was doing in the middle of the night. Probably being grown. I don't know, but no, I'm just playing. No, but you know, we there's a couple of people that wasn't there. We have Lisa's Journey. She said she wasn't able to get on. I saw a comment, so I don't know, but she's an awesome personality, awesome person. And you know, we have just a great group of people, and I appreciate y'all so much. You know, I know I can be a crybaby sometimes. I'm trying to learn more how to be like more open with my emotions and stuff like that. Safari kicked me out, so I laid down. Hey, blank stare. After that whole thing with Kiddo, I'm sure you was hesitant to be friend Miss O like that. I'm sorry, April Boo. I know this entire thing sucks. You ain't lying. And that's the absolute truth. I was very hesitant. Very much so, you know, but she did seem genuine, you know, she seemed like she was cool people, and you know, so all you can do is really just give people a chance. And you know, it's kind of like just like dating, like almost. I always kind of go back to that because people kind of they you know, go back to what people relate to, but it's kind of like, you know, you don't want to take what hurt you previously into a new relationship, you know. So you try not to like crucify new people for old people's mistakes or, you know, decisions and stuff like that. So that's kind of like what I was trying not to do. And yeah. Hey, friend. About to hit this bed, work 12 hours. Oh my goodness. Okay, babe. Get you some rest. So, but it's all good, y'all. You know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn, you know. And I don't have no ill will towards her. You know, if she got health issues and stuff going on or whatever. I hope everything works out for her. I know she believes in God and she has faith, and I don't have no ill will towards her. I just wish that, I mean, sometimes you just can't come to an understanding with people. It's just sometimes people don't want to come to an understanding. I mean, just be real about what it is, what it is. Just be real. But like I said, you learn from past relationships. Hopefully you learn, um and you take a lesson from it. And my lesson is to try to be on the same page, try to open those lines of communication. Hey Nadia, babe. Also to try to just like have more communication with you guys. And like I said, I wanted to know what you guys expect of me. And I want you guys to know I am going to open. You know what? Like, it seems like this would close me off more, but it's not. Oh my God, Franks. What in the world? Hey, Franks. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. How you doing, babe? What's going on? But it's actually gonna open me up more. It's actually opening me up more to you guys, because no, we gonna know what the hell be going on. We not letting shit just go by, letting time go by and shit like that, while people having all this animosity and feeling away. No, ain't no animosity. You too, Kimmy, babe. Hey, babe, I hope all is well with you, hon. We don't want no animosity. We want to, if there's an issue, I want y'all to know that line of communication is open. I want you to know, no disrespect is allowed, um, to y'all, and that's it. But I also want you to know, like, I kind of follow the lead of people. So it's kind of like, if I see what you're involved in, I kind